I'm going to look at the strategy wiki for this. Ugh. It just has a front page, doesn't have a guide. An adventure game developed for the Famicom. What? No translation? And published in Japan by Natsume toward the end of 1988. It is the first title ever published independently by Natsume, who beforehand was a development house for Konami. The title of the game is a play on Touhou Kenbun Roku, the Travels of Marco Polo. Oh, such that it is pronounced entirely the same as a novelization of Marco Polo's Journeys to the East, but alters the fourth character so as to make the title nonsensical. It's a command selection adventure game. Oh, so like a menu-based adventure game. That's a weird way to put it. Has an amazing cover art. The cover art is... Yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting style. And, like, are the characters... Is it supposed to be representing them marching through the desert sweating? Like, is that their sweat? That's a very... That's a very weird cover. But, yeah, that's interesting. So it's a menu-based adventure game. You can switch characters throughout the story. The package of the game bills it as a new wave psychedelic adventure. The story of the game is considered quite bizarre, which a character is transported back in time to the year 1275, where it encounters Marco Polo, and generally interferes with Polo's efforts to establish trade between Asia and Europe. The game was intended to be comedic and even parodies several game design elements which were common at the time. Like what? I want to know the specifics. Okay. Let's check it out, I guess. I don't think... Unfortunately, this game has no translation. So I don't see how we're going to be able to get much out of this. But maybe we can get a taste of it. Let's try to get a taste of this game. Oh. Thanks, Mr. Leo. So, the first Natsume game that they developed by themselves for Famicom? What is this? Oh, that's interesting music. Wait, let me let that play. I know the cover is... Check out the cover some more. Hold on. Check out that cover some more. It's a very interesting cover. Let's just listen to this music for a second. This sounds like Photon, the ultimate game on planet Earth type music. Who's that duck? I'm scared of it. I think you should be scared, but this game seems interesting. I wish I could play it for real. What do we have here? A lot of katakana. Katakana, hiragana, no kanji. Is that like the intro? Alright, let's start. Start playing this game in a foreign language that I barely understand. Shocked there's no translation. Oh, this is the actual intro. Now I'm playing. Okay, let's try to read it. Okay, so that's Watashi. Dude, why is that Watashi no Nawa? Why is that first part in... Watashi's a Japanese word. Why is that in katakana? I guess we'll turn the timer on, yeah. You guys like the music? Okay, so I am Nawa. Touhou. Touhou. Oh, Touhou, like the title. Touhou Ken. Like the title. Yeah, Touhou Kenbun Roku. What does that mean again? Dude, I don't know. Whatever, man. Let me press some buttons. What music? Wow. This music is crazy. I mean, I kind of almost like it. It's crazy. It's like Metroid 2 music. We've entered the weird zone. It sounds like the music that should play when you like fall into the secret world in a Metroid game. If they had music for that, it would be perfect. Here we go. We got some like Kemco kind of Shadowgate sounding music. Or maybe Tombs and Treasures kind of music. It shows you who's talking to who with the little pointer there. That's funny. So, I guess this is after we've traveled back in time. Na equals name. Shortened from Namae. I do like this music. It's good. It is, yeah, a little. Looks like Kemco-ish music. But this is Natsume. Apparently the first game they developed by themselves for Famicom. Okay, something's happening. It's an earthquake. Whoa! The shroud is glowing. What dying of thirst sounded like? Yeah, maybe. Whoa, who's that? Someone's coming out of the paper. Who is it? Oh, that's the time traveler. That's us, right? I want to know what are the parodies in this game? Like, what game elements of the time are being parodied? It seems very wacky. Oh, that music got heroic. No, you've got to help us. You've got to save our world. It's the only way for you to get back to your time. Alright, I'll help you. I'm a big idiot, but I'll help you. Ooh, some good music. Alright, here we go. Standard menu. Miru look. Hanasu talk. Scow. That use. Ido. That's movement. And then we have Shiraberu. Shiraberu, which was... What was Shiraberu again? Like... to move or to give? Or... I forget exactly. Naguru. Not sure about that either. Toru, take. That would be take. And then Hitokaeru. Which I don't know what that is either. Check. Shiraberu? Well, anyway, we'll look, I guess. We'll look at the Atari? Atari? Like the Atari, my first gaming system Atari? I don't know what that's referring to. Okay. I guess we'll try talking to... What is this in katakana? Maru... that's Ko? Maruko? That's a person? Nagaru is like strike hit. Nagaru is to strike or hit. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Nagaru. Can we use anything? We have a... Ryuku. Which I don't know what that is either. Okay, this is to move. Let's move. Oh, we can't move. Shit. Dude, we're stuck until we do something. Search. Well, I'm gonna try all the options. What is Atari again? Shiraberu is to search. Yeah. Atari is the neighborhood surroundings. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so what is, Maruko? What is that? Is that the little ghost guy? It's in katakana. Nani show... Let's see, Nani is probably what? Is that an O? Show 10 Deskai. Show 10 Deskai. Don't understand. Someone's name. Since it's in katakana, that would make. So we try to take, and it looks like we can't take anything. Final option. Maruko. Oh, that's the Switch. Oh, that's the Switch. Dude, shit. Oh, there's two. We have to do every. This is one of those games we have to do everything with two characters. Oh no. Well, we just. Let's just keep doing talk. All right. Oh man, I don't know if that's good. You have to do you have to basically. Like in a normal point and click or menu based adventure game like this, especially these Japanese early. Oh, we just got an event. Yeah, you got the disengent noises. Okay, a dude is just walking now. I guess I should talk to him. Otoko. Oh, that's man. I know that. That's Otoko is man. That dude. Okay, we got happy music. We're actually making progress right now. This is good. So you needed to do that with the second character. Because we tried doing that with the first character and nothing happened. So like a lot of the, as I was saying, a lot of these games you end up just having to click every option on everything until you exhaust all options because you can't figure out what to do. This game you have two characters, you have to exhaust every option with each character. So you have to exhaust every option twice. I don't know, that doesn't seem good. Anyway, alright, we got some story. You guys hear those disengent noises? Alright, back to exhausting every option. I guess I could just stop playing this and look at a video. Oh, another dude dudes come and walk by, and then you talk to them in this game. What is this guy? Rogene? Is that Rogene? Is Rogene like grandpa or something? Alright, let's talk to him. Look at his face. Natsume's debut title is one of the most disturbing games of the NES with creepy imagery and surprise jump scares every other corner. Now I want to play it even more, darn it. This seems like an old guy. I thought so. Yeah, seems like a very offbeat, kind of off-kilter kind of game. I'd actually like to play this game. For real, if it had a translation. But to be able to appreciate it, you have to understand the language. Alright, well, let's see if there's a video of the game we can look at. We can learn something about it. I hope that game gets translated. I'd like to play that. It seems kind of interesting. So I'm going to stop Fliptendo after this game. I have to think about what we want to do for the remaining couple hours that I'm streaming. Is there a long play? That's a different game. That's a different game. There's this 20-minute video. Oh, this is just a soundtrack. Well, I want to listen to that later to rate the music, but... Oh, there's no video of this game on YouTube at all. There's nothing. Damn, that sucks. We can at least look at the Crontendo video then, see what Mr. Dr. Sparkle himself. Are we on 37? 37. See what he says about the game. Let's see what he says about this game too, actually. The game that we liked, including Skittles liked the most.
Moving right along, we have our first
do I want to play?
Game this episode.
Oh, I got a couple ideas.
Taito U Maze, which means maze play, perhaps? clear the labyrinth and rescue your brother. So don't expect any heavy-duty plot here, folks. There's a few options, including the options to create your own maze. And once the game begins, wow, so this really is a maze game. An old school game where you run around in a maze and try not to get hit.
It sure is.
There are different colors of dots, though the only difference here seems to be the number of...
I bet Dr. Sparkle doesn't like this game.
And those swirly looking
Skittles would be offended.
Warps. You can warp from one to the other. After clearing the maze of dots, you'll then move on to the next round. Pretty simple looking game, huh? Obviously, this would have been pretty cool back in 1981, but I guess it could have even have passed as an early pre-Mario Famicom game, but releasing such a game in late 1988 seems a little perverse.
Perverse?
Maybe this was a deliberate attempt at a retro game? The game does add a few elements as you progress. Power-ups that let you kill enemies. There are great
You hear that?
dots turn
Perverse.
green when you run them over. And then you have
Dr. Sparkle called Skittles perverse. And all of us for liking this game.
Some enemy vehicles moving much faster than you. So,
That's
U-Maze
funny.
is not exactly terrible, but as I've previously noted, Taito really seems to be dedicated to underachievement when it comes to its Famicom releases.
Sounds about right.
And U-Maze certainly fits into that pattern.
Mr. Leo's like, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was watching that game. Perverse.
First of all,
Dr.
October
Sparkle
29th
nailed it.
marks
It's like he put my thoughts into words. Whoops, shit.
a couple of significant historical notes here.
Oh,
First
I want to skip that. Okay, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And we'll skip that. The game that we were just trying to play. Let's see what Dr. Sparkle was able to uncover about this game. I'd like to know more about this
Natsume.
game, like what it's...
Oh, really? This is the first game we've seen from Natsume, who would later go on to greater things, such as Harvest Moon, Lufia, and the Pocky and Rocky games. I don't know if this is literally their first game, but it's definitely the first published console game. One thing I'll say right off the bat, Touhouken Bunroku has some of the most interesting music we've seen.
The most interesting
We'll
music.
discuss one particular piece of music later, but for now, check out all the wacky sci-fi sounds during the intro.
Oh, we're gonna get to see more of the
This is one
game.
those
This
nice
might be the best way to do
Japanese
it.
games that mixes up sci-fi and history and then throws in a healthy dose of surreal humor to make a deliberately goofy game.
What are we gonna do when Crontendo's
This
over?
guy from futuristic Japan gets sent back
We
to
need
the year
Crontendo.
1275 and meets Marco Polo. The game's title, the name, Touhou Kenbun Roku, is what the book, The Adventures of Marco Polo, is called in Japan. Though the game does not actually resemble Marco Polo's real-life travels at all, as far as I can tell, the game's box describes it as a new wave psychedelic adventure. Here we have some more examples of the game's musical pastiche.
Yeah, we
of
saw all
different
this.
Styles. Touhou Kenbun Roku has a very similar idea to last episode's Erika Tosa Toru game. There are two characters, Marco and
Oh
Bunroku,
yeah, I guess it is
and
similar
you
to
switch
that.
between them from time to time. It's
That
not
other
a new
game.
idea, but I
That game
guess
seemed
it
more
adds a bit of
polished,
character
though.
to the game. And it probably needs it because the game's appeal is going to have to be based on the character and the story. Because the gameplay uses the same completely typical look, talk, and move pattern found in just about every other Japanese adventure game of the time. It's sort of disappointing that Japanese adventure games all adhere so closely to this style. If you
He
look
doesn't
at
look
a
cool,
random
dude.
handful of Western adventure games of this period, say Police Quest, Maniac Mansion, and Deja Vu, they're all completely different in how they play and look.
There were a couple
But from
games
Famicom,
that sort of
an
play
adventure
similar
game, whether it's
to
from Nintendo, Namco,
Sierra
or
style.
Natsume, they all look just about the same. Now here's the password.
Only a
screen.
couple. I
It's
mean,
cool
the
that
majority
there's
are like
slugs and
this.
Shells and eyeballs instead of letters, but check out the music. It's a Hebrew song called Mayim Mayim, which apparently most younger Japanese folks at the time would have been exposed to in school. The tune was later used in Konami's shoot-'em-up Sexy Parodies, and that version became the basis for an incredible number of mashup videos based on the song. For example, or on the other hand we have this. Seriously, if you go to YouTube or Nico Nico and look up Maya Mime, you'll find tons of these things, most of which are very annoying. What's the deal with this song? Who knows? But Touhou Kenbun Roku was perhaps the first game to actually use this song. No, if nothing else,
There you go.
it was ahead of its time in that regard.
Ahead of its time. Is that it? Oh man, I was hoping to learn more about that game. We'll get to American football later. Man. Disappointed that we can't play this game more. I mean, we could, but it's just we're not gonna get very much out of it. We won't even be able to understand the puns or the references at all. I can't really rate it. No. There's going to be a lot of games like that. That's just the nature of playing games on the Famicom. I mean, look at all the untranslated games. Well, some of these are not necessarily like menu-based games. Some of them could be action games and could be playable. But yeah, there's a lot of Japanese games coming up which don't have translations, which may or may not be playable. As you can see here, this was a Mahjong game. That's probably playable at least. Hanjuki Hero. I think that's like a really old arcade game. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Hey, Skittles! You missed two weird games. Well, I mean, you missed Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You probably would have been bored. And then there was an untranslated Japanese adventure game which seemed interesting, but we just can't play it. Even the Nintendo video doesn't really offer that much insight into it. Apparently, it's like a parody. That's what the strategy wiki article says. Oh well, it seemed interesting. I know. Well, there's a couple that are translated. I mean, the last one we tried to play that was translated, Kujaku O, is so bad that I just didn't want to finish it. But even though that one was translated, but you know, there's actually another translated adventure game coming up. Samurai Sword by Capcom is a menu-based adventure game by Capcom. It's coming up in 4 games, and it has a full translation. And it actually looks pretty good. So there's Samurai Sword. So you got that to look forward to. But that's not going to be for a while because we're going to take a little break from Fliptendo right now. We've just reached 540. You know, we've done a lot of Fliptendo games in a row. I kind of just feel like taking a break. Will Jen be present for Family Quiz? I'll see what I can do. Family Quiz 4 Nin while Rival. That game's probably not even playable. No translation for that one, unfortunately. I like quiz games, though. Yeah, Mr. Leo continues to exist. Yeah, so let's see. What do we want to do now?